camera set up here. A little bit flatter spot. That might be good. We'll try to catch some fish. We'll try to catch a bluegill or something real quick and then have cut bait for my big pole. But I've got to get rigged up. I was on that creek yesterday and busted my whole rig off, so I got to redo that. I don't think there's much too good left in this one. There's one little spot on one worm I can try. The other one's got some good worms still, but this one not so much. I'm going to work on this. Try to get this other pole rigged up here. I don't know if that bobber's on camera or not. Can't really tell. I think so. Hoping I catch a bluegill real quick. Hey. Just getting started. I've got a Wisconsin number calling. I don't know what that'll be about. I don't know anybody in Wisconsin. So far, it doesn't look like a bite yet. Maybe more. Why does Dr. Pepper come in a bottle? Good grief. The water is a little muddy from last week's rain, I'd say. Good luck. You going back to sleep, are you? And love you too. Maeve is telling my wife he loves her. They're here working on something with a bunch of dirt with a bobcat. I was hoping to already have a bite for a bluegill bite or something, so I can get some cut bait for catfish. once I get this rigged up, and I'll throw it out with a night crawler and see if I can't get something, or at least that started, to try to catch something. Then I'll get this other pole and try to hit a few different spots here and get something to bite. Anything to get some cut bait. That ain't on as good as I like it. This bobber shouldn't give me a fish right there. Alright, now I think I got it. Okay. It's not usually how I want to rig these, but I'm going to try it with a bobber today. No, I'm probably going to lay around, maybe get the sewing machine out. Okay. Well, cool. Raju, hey, how's it going, buddy? I gotta dig these worms out. Out there, hopefully in a good spot. Might throw that good. Huh. Really? I lost that rig yesterday and I'm already snagged. Doesn't look like I'm going to get this one out very well. We're going to try though. Nope, not happening. Well, y'all, I've already got to break that rig off on the first cast. It was a bad cast all the way around. Well, guess what? I sure come out lucky that time. The whole rig was saved. I certainly did not expect that. Let me get this bobber figured out here. Try to get this redone. Lost the worm. All right, it's better than losing the whole rig. Now let's see if I can make a better cast. I don't have much weight on it. I'm going to leave that in its spot. I'm going to reposition the camera a little. Raju, I'm doing good. Just trying to get some fish here. I got to reel this one in, and I'm going to try a couple different spots here casting. I'm doing pretty good, buddy. How you doing, Raju? Well, I got that one casted out in a better spot. I just got to maintain it. Let's see. Yeah, those are in camera view. I'm not going to be much in the camera here for a minute. Hold on, I can't see. It's so dark. Kenneth, good morning. Just out here on the lake, trying to catch a bluegill real quick so I can put a chunk of that on my catfish pole. I've got a night crawler on the catfish pole right now, but seeing what I can do. I'm gonna turn this at least for now. Just got set up. I had the one pole out trying to catch a bluegill while I was getting the new hook and everything on the catfish pole. It's not real hot out, but that sun's beating down pretty good. I was certainly thinking that I would already have some bluegill biting. But the lake is muddy right now. We had a lot of rain last week. Had a few good days here with no rain, but it was so much last week it's still muddy. That's down a bit. Just a little bit though. Fix, try a little different spot with this bluegill pole. You might actually have the bobber on camera when I cast over here. Maybe, perhaps. A lot of times there's bluegill sitting right in there. There, I'm getting a bite already. Oh, just missed it. Finally got a bite. Gotta check my worm. Yep, still got the worm on there. Alright. Now at least I have found them. Hopefully I'll get one and get some cut bait for this catfish pole. Got that hook in the grass, it may not work out. I may have to pull it in to clean that hook off. Nope, here's a bite. Got one little bump. There is grass on it, so that may be why it didn't bite again. Oh boy, now I'm in the tree. Oh, let's see. Lost the whole rig. That close to starting to catch bluegill and I already lost the whole rig. I had a feeling it was going that direction. I was trying to get that branch low enough, but it wouldn't happen. Alright, let's see here. Who we got? So much sun, I can't see anything. No, there ain't nobody around. The State Department's here working on the edge of the lake. They got a bunch of dirt over there with the bobcat. That's it. Fish like you, yeah. Nope. It's a state public lake. Yesterday I went down to the creek, caught a couple little warmouth and a rock bass, or not a rock bass, a smallmouth bass. Really. That twisted around on me, I didn't even realize it. It's all twisted up. Alright, start over. George, good morning. We'll have to get some new bluegill hooks here soon. Finally running out. That little batch lasted a while though. I haven't been snagged and lost very many rigs this year. And then I lost a rig yesterday. Got snagged on the first cast with this other pole a little bit ago. Somehow got lucky enough and saved it. And now we lost this one in the tree. No, I just started. Yeah, sitting down casting, it ain't real good. Just about ready to roll again. Alright, now, need to move the doggone chair. Now, see if I can get on one of these bluegill. Well, y'all, I was after a bluegill for cut bait, so I can put cut bait on this other rig here for catfish. But that's too big and nice of a shell cracker. I ain't letting that go. But my problem is he swallowed the bait, or the hook. Okay, it come right out. So, that is over. So that, let me see here. Try to get this set up. Just gonna shake around a little bit. Trying to figure this thing out. Thank you, Kenneth and Bowtie. I thank you. Survival Empire. Hey, how's it going? George Roberts. I'm thankful to have all you in there. Yeah. That was too nice of a shell cracker to cut up for cut bait. Maybe I can get into some more of those. And there's not a bad bluegill. Another one that's just, I could cut this one up, but I really, now that I'm getting into them, I imagine I'll get one that's smaller that I can cut up, because that's a good enough one for a fillet there. So I'll load up on these as I can. Alright. How about that? Yep, he is an eater. I'm glad of it. I thank you. We'll see if I can keep doing that, especially on the same piece of worm. Just gotta keep making sure it's hooked on there. Feels like another good one, y'all. Yeah. Yeah. Another good one. I have gotten into the nice little honey hole here. All right. Three more. Using grits and fish for breakfast, y'all. Hey, I ain't above that. Yeah. So far, I have found that spot. Gotta fix the bobber here. All right. And I have my cut bait. Now we're talking. At least you stop standing. Yeah. Yep. Yes. Definitely standing and casting is always better. It really is. It just got back in the lake almost. I'm about to lose it. I got him. That was close. All right. All right. Now I'm gonna cast or reel my catfish pole. Yeah, I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant. Let me see here. Oh. Now. Let's see. I've got to redo the line in this. Even while it's casting, before it hits the water, it's starting to bird nest pretty bad. Man, that ain't good. There we go. You gotta be patient with these boogers, that's for sure. This line's been on there for a little while, so it certainly needs changed here soon. There was something big that just jumped over there, just rolled. All right, there we go. All right, now get back on the bluegill. Let's see, what do we got over here? Still got that same piece of worm on, so we'll see if we can keep on catching with that little bitty chunk. Yeah, I'm trying. That's what I'm hoping for most is the catfish. But that pole is hard to cast out where I want it because that line and all, but it casted pretty good there. But it's already come in a little close to the bank. There still can be catfish there, but we will see.